Today I am going to discuss how to configure a bus topology in Cisco Packet Tracer. For a bus topology, we need a backbone to which all the end devices will be connected. So first we have to create the backbone. For that we need the switches and connections. So where you can find the switches, in the icons, you can find an icon with the network devices. Click on the network devices. So all the network devices are visible now, routers, switches, hubs, etc. So as we need switch, I will click on switch. So now the different types of switches are available. I am going to choose 2960. So I am going to place a first switch. As I am planning to have a backbone with 4 switches, I am going to take 4 switches and place it in the work area. Switch 1, switch 2 and switch 3. So now we have to connect all the 4 switches so that a backbone will be created. To make the connections, we have one icon like this, connection icon. Click on the connection icon so that you can get different types of connections. Basically, in any configuration, we will be using either copper straight through cable or crossover cable. So where you should use the copper crossover cable is, if the devices are of the same type, then you go for the copper crossover cable. If the devices are of different types, then you can go for the copper straight through cable. So for example, if you're going to connect a switch with an end device like personal computer, then you can go for the copper straight through. Or else if you're going to connect 2 different switches, then you can 2 switches, then you can go for the copper crossover cable. So now I am going to choose the copper crossover. I'm going to connect the first switch. So there are so many ports in the switch. I'm going to choose the first port and I'm going to connect with the second switch. Now I'm going to connect the switch 1 with switch 2. Click on the switch so that I am going to connect the second port of the switch 1 with the first port of switch 2. Now the second switch and the third switch has to be connected. So click on the switch. I'm going to choose the second port, fast Ethernet port of switch 2, and then I'm going to connect it with the switch 3. So now our backbone is ready. You can see 2 different colors in the links. One is green and the other one is orange. Green means the link is ready. Orange is the link is trying to get ready. Now we can connect the end devices to the switch and we can see whether the communication is happening between the end devices. So for choosing the end devices, you click on the end device icon. So you can find many types of end devices. I'm going to choose the PC end device and place it in the work area. Similarly, I'm going to take 4 PCs. You can add as many PCs you need. I'm going to choose only 4 PCs, and now I'm going to connect these PCs with the backbone. So for that we need the connections. You have to choose the cable. So as these devices are of different types, I can go for a copper straight through cable. I'll be taking the copper straight through cable and I'm connecting the switch with the PC. So switch 0 is connected with PC node, and now I'm going to connect switch 1 with PC 1. Similarly, I'm connecting all the switches to the PCs. Okay, so now we have made the connections. Now we have to check whether we are able to send data from one device to another one device. So for that we have to give some IP address to the PCs. So go to the config mode and just what I have done is just I clicked on the PC, I went to the desktop mode and there is an option for IP configuration. Click on it. So give one IP address. So the IP address I am going to give here is 192.168.10.1 and the subnet mask, if I click, the subnet mask will come by itself. It is 255.255.255.0. Since it is a class C address, we have got this subnet mask. Now close this and click on the next PC. Go to the desktop, IP configuration, give the IP address 192.168.10.2. Subnet mask will be the same as for the first PC. Close it. The next PC, desktop, IP configuration 192.168.10.3. Subnet mask. And the fourth PC is PC3. Click on it. IP configuration 192.168.10.4. Click on the subnet mask. Close the window. Now we have to check whether there is a communication between PC0 and PC3, and see all the links are up. All the links are up, which you can understand by the color in the link. So how to check? You have to click on the PC0, okay, and then go to the command prompt, give the ping command. So the fourth PC, that is PC1, PC3, so IP address is 192.168.10.4. So I have to check whether PC0 is able to communicate with PC3. Give the ping command, ping 192.168.10.4. So now there is some reply from 192.168.10.4. So this shows that there is some kind of packets being transmitted from PC0 to PC3. Hope you understood this video. Thank you.